What's going on, my fellow Farmall brothers and sisters? All right, it's that time. Continue watching. Go see how pretty this thing came out. Alright, so it's about that time. This trailer is finally done. So I am now going to show what this thing looks like. Actually, you know what? Let's show what it looked like before. Okay, now it's time to show after. There she is in all of her glory. And let me get a nice pulled back view here. Sorry about the sun. It's a little bright. But look how good she came out. Definitely does not look anything like that trailer that pulled in here. All the original Hudson decals are on there. Thank you to Hudson for sending me all those decals. They sent me those. They sent me the 5-ton. They sent me all the information. The stickers to the trailer, the year, everything. All new lights, reflective tape, new handle. I got one of the longer ones. That sounds terrible. Goes in there like that. Handle sticks out a little further. Makes it a little easier to crank this thing. And then it'll just rest down inside there. Keep it out of the way. New safety chains. You already saw the spare tire mount. I talked about that before. Of course, I had to put the Farmall tag on the front. Kind of balances it off. See if I can do this without the sun killing me here. There we go. So we got solar panel installed. And it is charging the battery. I think it's like 13.5 volts right now. So it charged it right up pretty quickly. As you saw, the steps that I built, they work very nice. I'll show them in a minute. I have the deck lights installed. Come around this side. Maybe I can do it without the sun blaring in the camera. And there's the deck lights. So again, you saw those on the other trailer. They actually help a lot as far as brightening up this deck. All the reflective tape down the side. And of course, thank you to Elephant Printing. They did me some reflective tape. So I got the Bourbon and Beer Tractor and Prepping on the side. Kind of nice, kind of picks up the lettering over the tires. So it's a little reflective tape, even though I added that extra light right there. And it kind of helps pick up off the lettering that's in the front for the Hudson. Of course, the trailer's not complete without the IH valve caps. Everything on this trailer came out beautiful. There's the linch pins that I set up. There's the rear support bar holding the ramps up. And then of course, the spring assistant ramps that I did to it. Works out very nice. And I'm gonna show you, I added a little something extra to it. For right now, I zip tied it on. Not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it, but I put 1/2-inch thick rubber bumpers on there. So that way when it presses against the frame, it has that bumper to push against, and then it gives it a little extra spring pressure since it's extra 1/2 inch thick. I can try to lower these ramps down. I'm on the hill right here, so they might dig in before I can get it to work, unless I crank the front of the trailer down a little further. But anyway, linch pins in the back, holding everything in place as far as that bar. These things, this trailer came out really nice. And as you see, ramps are perfectly true. That's always a good thing. All new floor, and I did that same cedar colored stain that gave me an absolute fit staining, because every time I did it, either rained or it snowed. Of course, now I have no staining to do. it hasn't done nothing weather-wise. Go figure. But anyway, so I did new diamond plate treads. Now these are, I think, 3/16 thick versus the originals were 1/8. So I had a tad bit heavier. That works out good. And I tell you, I use that diamond, what was it? The Diablo blade for the 6.5-inch power saw that I have. And I'll tell you one thing, it cut through that diamond plate like it was absolute nothing. These, when I first started cutting these, I used a cut-off wheel with the 4-inch grinder. I used anything from the abrasive wheels. I used the metal cutting wheels. You name it, I did it. It takes forever. Use that demon blade, that Diablo blade. Oh my lord, it's like night and day difference. But this thing came out beautiful. Right now I got the winch covered up, but everything works. Everything's hooked to a switch. Everything's charging off the solar. The last thing I'm going to do to this, but I'm not really stressing it right now, is I'm going to end up running, of course, the heavier gauge wire from the battery down into that little junction box, and then that way when it's hooked to the truck can help charge this winch as well. I think I got like a 750 cold cranking amp battery in there. Usually most winches this size, a 650 is suffice, but I want it a little bigger. But as far as like the step, just grab a hold here. So much easier, so much better to step on that thing. But without the sun being in this side, let's see if I can get a good pull back view here after I finish running into my tree. There you go. It looks like a brand new trailer. I mean, night and day difference. Let me tell you, it was a ton of work involved in this trailer. But you know what? In the end, it was worth it, because a trailer like this in this condition right here, this would have been a $7,000 trailer all day, easy. Actually, in the condition it is now. So, for the money I saved, let me say, I bought the other trailer, 500 bucks, and then put the money as far as the winch and some of the other parts into it. So with the winch, everything, I probably had maybe, I don't know, $1,000 tied up in the other trailer total from buying it, and all the winch and the solar and all the stuff that I bought for it. But I saved that winch and the battery, and I saved the solar panel for it. And the guy who, when we traded, he gave me $500 cash and this trailer. So the $500 cash went to all the new deck wood and the painting and stuff like that. I probably, in the end, still used steel, because I figured I went to the scrap yard and I got all the metal for this thing, so it's all repurposed metal. I might have, with the price of getting it, I might still have about $1,000 tied up in this. So if you really look at this trailer right now, $1,000, can't beat that at all. So all new lights are on it. Lights are beautiful at night. It lights up everything nice. I did add the light right here in between the fender wells, just to go ahead and give a little extra as far as the side. But those stickers right there are reflective, so they will pick up just like the ones on the side. Other than that, I'm going to say this is a wrap on this trailer. This thing is done. It is ready to haul. And I do have my eyes on a possible 560. I guess we'll see how that works out. But anyway, the underneath of this trailer is just as clean and just as pretty as the top. I mean, I scraped everything on this trailer. So let's just say it was a lot of work, but you know what? It was well worth it. The only thing, or I should say the only two things I really wasn't stressing, because it's almost impossible to rebend. This is 7/16 steel, I believe. But trying to get that little belly out of these sides, it's actually even on both sides. Both of them are exactly the same. That's the only thing I couldn't get out. I wasn't even going to attempt it because it was too hard. It was too hard on the other one that I broke loose. But honestly, those two spots, I am not stressing that at all. So this thing came out nice. It's all new safety chains on there. These are, I think they're 14,000 pound chains. So obviously this is a 5-ton trailer. I just wanted to make sure that there was no possibility of this thing ever coming loose from this truck. Knock on wood, I've never lost a trailer and I never plan on it, but I always go above and beyond just to make sure that doesn't happen. And then the electric brakes are inside here, which is kind of nice because it has the test button and everything on there. If I can get it to focus. And the battery's fully charged right now on the brakes. So of course when you hook up to the truck, it helps charge the battery inside of this. But I flipped all this to the inside of the frame rail because it was outside the frame rail. To me, that's just extra possibility of, say if you have a tire blow or something on the truck, it could fly up, hit that box and break it off. So everything being inside keeps it much safer. But anyway, so like I said, this video is going to be short and sweet. I don't know, let me see if this ramp will lower down. I don't know if it will. I think it might dig in, but we'll give it a whirl. I probably should have pulled the trailer on the other side, but it is what it is, right? But lowering these down, it's like right there, it hits that spring. Yeah, she digs in. Anyway, so yeah, I got to lower the front of the trailer down. It's on the hill, but anyway, you get the idea. But as far as the spring pressure, let me see how the rubber bumper pushes against the frame, so that way it helps give a little extra cushion. That worked out nice. I could not be any happier with doing the spring assisted ramp. That was like night and day difference making this thing work. So much nicer. I mean, lifting it, I mean, the ramp is literally, it does not feel like a 110-pound ramp. Let me see if I can do this with one hand here. I do gotta tighten those up. But no, it's I can't be any happier with this trailer. So anyway, so that is it for this video. I just wanted to do a quick debut to kind of show how nice this thing came out. But now that we're done, now it's going to be on to the Cub and that 300 finally, because it's cold out here. It's been cold out here the whole time working on this trailer. I had a few nice days, so I'm kind of glad I just jumped on it and got it done, got it over with. I'd say all in all, full-time makeover on this whole entire trailer. If I tallied up, because I did it, you know, a few evenings, a couple Saturdays here and there, I would say it was probably only a week's worth of work total getting this trailer from the condition it was to the condition it is. So, like I said, if you guys find a nice trailer out there, it's a cheap price and it looks like it's beat to hell, just jump on it. I mean, look what you can make these things into. I can't say it doesn't take a lot of work, because it takes a ton of work, but in the end, it's well worth it, especially when you save that much money. I mean, if I were to turn around and sell this trailer, I could easily advertise it for $7 grand. I mean, there's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So anyway, so again, that's it for the video today. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share, because now we're going to be getting on the tractors and getting ready for some shows this coming spring. So, like I said, like, subscribe, and share, hit the notification bell, and until next time, thanks for watching.